the brightest stars above us are those that shine even when the sun beats down relentlessly and make their presence felt, no matter what has been thrown at them. And who would know more about this than someone who is such a star herself? Please welcome to Starry Nights 2.0 at Hotel Empressa Mumbai, the vivacious, unconventional and extremely entertaining Vidya Balan. Vidya, tell me, you're one of the few actresses who are so grounded despite being such a prominent, such a celebrated actress. Don't you get affected by this showiness of showbiz?
Honestly, a compliment, so thank you. But I don't know how to react to that, because my upbringing has been very, very regular and, where you did things yourself. If the maid didn't come one day, then my sister and I would be helping my mother to do the chores
Sweeping
at
and
home.
swapping?
Yeah, absolutely. And we would barter with each other because, neither of us liked to do the jhadu. So, and the easiest was doing the vessels. And I have a cleanliness fetish, so I would actually enjoy it, but I never let my sister know that while growing up.
She would let you do everything and force you to do everything.
Yeah.
Which is why I think success has never gone to your head.
Yeah, people tell me that, Arey, we've met you, years ago and you're still the same. And I'm like, I don't know another way to be. And previously, I didn't know whether it was a good thing or bad that they were saying that. Then I figured it's a compliment and I started saying thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
But, you've been selecting roles which are absolutely central to the film. Where does that hunger come from? Because of your upbringing?
I was brought up with a feeling that I was the most important person in my life. And I think that's what makes all the difference. But also, I think about 10 years ago, when Ishqiya was first offered to me, there were very few scripts where the woman had such a juicy role, So when I read it, I loved it. And Ishqiya was the beginning of that shift.
And yet, there has been such a long gap between Tumhari Sulu and the one before that, that was Kahani.
Kahani,
commercially speaking.
5 years.
Yeah. Why do you think something went wrong?
There were people who told me, "Arey, aap comedy mat karo. Intense jab aap karte ho tab acha lagta hai bahut. Intense jab kiya tab bhi nahi chali." So I was like,
then what do I do?
Intensely comic or comically intense, it's not working. And then suddenly I get married. People have warned me, by the way, saying, "Are you sure you want to get married?
Because your career will be over."
Yeah. And I'm rubbishing them and saying, nahi, aisa kuch nahi hoga. Ghan Chakkar releases, it flops. And I'm saying, oh my God, maybe they knew better. उसके बाद शादी के side effects release हुई और उसके तो side effects बहुत ही खराब.
And you realize that actually शायद शादी के ही side effects है.
But when you distance yourself from a film, you actually begin to see that maybe there was something lacking, something wanting.
You've said that you wouldn't like to act in remakes of Sridevi. What if her biography were to be made and they were to approach you to play Sridevi in that film?
It would require a lot of guts, but then maybe as a tribute to her, I would do it.
And your own autobiography?
Oh
what
my
would
God.
you name it?
I'd call it The Dirty Picture. And I'd like to use technology to its best and play myself.
Play yourself. Because you don't think anybody could match up to you.
No, it's not that. I'm too greedy. I don't want, to be offering anyone else any other roles, including that of my own life.
Anyway, Vidya, we decided that we'd make the most of the limited time we have with you this evening.
Okay.
So welcome to our Quickie round.
Quickie,
where
it's called?
The rules are simple. Yes, Quickie.
Okay.
You've got exactly 60 seconds to answer as many questions as you can.
Okay.
And depending on how safe or wacky you are, we grade you on our world-famous wall of shame. Or fame, depending on how you answer.
So it's a shooting star, rising star, and a black hole.
Yes. So you've got to aim for the shooting star and never for the black hole.
Yeah, absolutely.
So your time starts now. If you throw a red stone into the blue sea, what would you get?
A red stone into a blue sea, it would still be a red stone.
A wet stone. Sexiest pickup line used on you?
It's too far, too long ago. I've been married for 5 years.
You wake up one morning and no one knows you. React in one word.
No one knows me. I'd be dead.
Your biggest turn on?
Siddharth.
Wow. Box office success or national award?
Box office success.
Fill in the blanks. Siddharth Roy Kapoor is a...
Is it? Oh, is my best.
Okay. YOLO, what is it?
You on your.
You only live once.
You only live once.
Your favorite cuss word?
It's a four-letter one.
Beginning with?
F.
Okay. If you
Ending
could
with.
if you could commit one crime and get away with it, what would it be? Your time up.
How many
Time
did I
up.
get? How many did I get? Oh my God! Why don't we give it another go? I'll give quicker answers.
We can't. No, but doesn't matter. I think I'll give you the rising star.
Okay then. Not bad. At least I have hope. I'm still a rising star. That means I have a
You have a
long way to go.
Yes, and you have hope and you have a gift.
Oh,
This is for
lovely.
you.
Thank you.
Most of us have someone who we whined about, screamed at, hugged, shared secrets with, and sometimes, just sometimes, loved more than ourselves. So do the stars. To that end, Vidya's beloved elder sister Priya joins us today for Twice the Spice. Priya, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me here.
And I might add, this is the first time Priya is on a television show. So I think I need to clap for that.
Thank you. The things we do for love, I tell you.
I tell you. For the love of me or for the love of
For
Vidya?
the love of both of you. That makes
Thank you. I just butted in.
No, but really, I wanted to say thank you because this is unbelievable, you know. My family keeps away from
I know they are
the
very,
limelight.
very,
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just
So-
hoping
so
she has my back on this show. All the
Tell me, how does it feel to have Vidya Balan as a sister?
I don't think any of us see her as Vidya Balan. She's Vidya for us. She's Vidhu. She's Gudya. There is no room for attitude because we'll just get her right
Better
there.
not
She
have it.
better not have
So
it.
she's Vidhu Gudia. Are you Priyu?
I have all sorts of names
She
for her.
calls
Like
me
what
names.
else? Yeah, share some of them. Share
I
some of
call
them.
her Didi Jan.
Didi Jan. Oh. And how different are the two of you from each other?
Chalk and cheese.
Really?
But very connected at a soul level. So I think we're very alike and very different. Same but different.
Same, but different.
Like
Okay.
that, yeah.
We both are gundis.
Yeah.
There's a 4-year age gap between us. But all the kids in our society or in the neighborhood would come and say, Vidya Didi, zara Priya ko bulao na. And I would be like, what? I think actually she's the more out there, gregarious, outrageous person. That's the impression people have of me. She is the one who's actually like that.
So, but it's lovely because any time that I feel like I don't know how to maneuver through this,
You turn to her.
I turn to her. She will not point you in a particular direction. She talks you through it.
That's so wonderful.
And then you're owning the solution too.
So wonderful.
Rather than saying, oh, Vidya gave me the solution, or rather she pointed me to it. And that's the beauty about her.
But you know, she's been my hero all along. I've always looked up to her. I've always wanted to be
Now
like her.
I understand why you do heroine-oriented films. You don't need a hero.
Yeah.
You got a hero in your life.
Absolutely.
How sweet.
I used to have 4 pillars in my life. So they were my parents, Priya, and then Kedar, who's her husband, my brother-in-law. Now, of course, it's become 5 pillars. I have Siddharth.
Yes.
I'm the sort of person who has to talk about everything I'm going through.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
does she talk? There is
but-
a particular spot in the drawing room on the couch. And when she gets there, I'm like, oh my God, this is like a bad day because she's going to start. And she's going to rant and rant and rant. And you're like, oh my God, am I in the mood for this? But then, yeah.
But then she's Vidya. She's Vidhu, she's Gudya.
Yeah,
You spoke about the 4 pillars. Look what we have for you on our 2 pillars.
Oh my God! Oh God!
You know, I'm particularly eager to know about this, where you're dressed up as
Krishna.
Bal-
She was
Krishna.
6.
She was
She
6,
was 6 then. Well, she had curly hair. And she was this little, she was a little plant.
Not
little.
Yeah, she was she was lovely. She was just the kind who you could put a mukut on and say, oh, come here, baby Krishna. So we said, okay, Krishna she is. And that's where she...
But we have one with a mustache. What is that? Why were you in the... And singing, I believe.
I was trying to pay a tribute to Kishore Kumar.
See, another reason. You don't need heroes in your films. You played the hero yourself. Everything is pointing that.
True. Absolutely.
You know, how has the relationship been with your parents, and how different is it from your relationship with your parents?
She is a talker. She loves to share what she's going through. I internalize it.
And don't share
I
what you're
don't
going
share
through.
what I'm going
You don't
through.
share easily.
I don't share easy, no.
She's never ever spoken about Kedar. Like she's had a fight with him. We never know when they have fights or when they're
When the
making
husband
up.
and the wife fight.
Yeah. You know, whereas मेरे चेहरे पे दिख जाएगा आपको.
If you've had a fight with
Yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
But do you fight?
It's
You're not
always
a
a
fighting
one.
guy.
No, it is a one-sided fight. He just keeps quiet. He's quite zen-like, but I like to fight. You know, until the cows come home, I'll keep saying the same thing again and again.
Siddharth doesn't fight, actually.
Yeah.
Siddharth is too sweet.
But I
Siddharth
keep
doesn't
telling
fight.
him that, you know, we have to fight. And
Now
it's
that
like,
becomes a problem for her. She'll be like, I want to fight, he doesn't want to fight. Dude, I mean, come on. Is that a
I
problem?
need drama, yeah.
You need drama.
Yeah.
But don't you have enough of it on the sets?
Yeah, but a little bit otherwise
life also.
yeah.
And see, she likes resolution. So if you walked out of the room saying, okay, calm, let's not discuss this, she'll come behind you and she'll say, but what did you mean by that?
Oh,
Let's go
she
back.
won't leave you.
No, she needs
You
resolution.
know, talking about walking out of the room, in this room, is something bothering you, Vidya? You know, you like things to be kept absolutely prim, proper.
Yeah.
She has always been like that.
Absolutely. We used to share a wardrobe as children, right? I would
used
be
to
like,
just pull out your clothes.
No, we weren't allowed to do that. I'd still stack it up, but I wasn't really like, I wouldn't compartmentalize it or I wouldn't organize it in a particular way. She would have everything like laid out in sets. And I'd be like, dude, who wastes time, you know? Who wastes time doing
You know, but
Is
you
Sid
know,
also like you?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So my father keeps saying there's a joke. He says, you know, when I come to your house, I'm scared to touch things
Yeah.
because I think you all will get to know that someone has come and moved something because यहाँ कुछ हिलता नहीं है, you know.
But the beauty is how much warmth they've injected. You know, that's the complete contrast. It's all so organized and yet so warm. So that's very difficult to achieve, you know, because generally lived in means everything's scattered all around.
The only two people
Is that
who...
your the way your house is?
No.
But
Lived
she
in,
has
but
twins.
Twins, yes.
They're
We-
6.5. There, it's impossible. But when they come home, they are allowed to turn everything topsy-turvy.
Because you dote on them. They are
Oh, they're
as
my
good as your kids.
lifeline.
They are your
yeah.
lifeline.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Absolutely my lifeline. And people keep saying, you know, when are you having kids?
Yeah,
I said
actually, when is the last time you heard that?
Yeah, thankfully not in a long time. I think now people have given up. It's been 5 years since I got married.
But when you all got married, within a year, I used to speak to Sid and I said, Sid, please have a kid fast because I've already got the headline. I'm going to put this in my magazine. Sid and Vid have a kid.
just for that, Vidya.
Yeah, really.
I said, just for that. So I said, Komal, you're so stupid for that headline. We can't plan a family.
No, but you know, I keep saying that I have Ira and Ruhan and she's given me so much, but that's the best ever thing
Well,
she's
there's
given
someone
us.
else who's given you so much. You know, we just felt that you would like this message from someone who is actually an authority on relationships.
Really?
Well, Vidya's been somebody I've seen herself evolve as an actor. Of course, she's one of the few actors I know who took a break to study. I said, are you going to get back to acting or no? She's like, no, yeah, I want to finish, I'm studying more. Every time I met her, I said, how much more you're studying? You're coming and asking for your papers at the temple with her parents. And then, of course, when she did Parnita, I met her again and I was like, hope you've stopped studying now. You're giving me a complex, I haven't studied that much. She's like, no, I'm acting. Then when we gave her a dirty picture, the whole idea was, and she was very shocked that this came to her. I said, you know, I want respectability to even sexuality. And no one else can bring it but you. And she says, done. When you talk about fruits, there are the fruits and then there is mango. In mantras, they say there is the mantras and then there is the Gayatri mantra. And then there are actors and then there's the Vidya. Even her minutest flaws make her awesome. She's flossom. She's really lovely.
What a lovely message.
Lovely.
And as I said,
I'm so touched.
somebody who's an authority on
On relationships, absolutely.
What happens when the two gorgeous and completely irreverent Balan sisters come on to Starry Nights 2.0, a sparkling tete-a-tete on films, fame and family. You know, you were the one who fought for her coming into films. So your parents, your dad and mom were quite against it?
My father was very encouraging. My mum wasn't so sure because, you know, there's no one in our family who'd remotely even done plays. I mean, forget
Exactly.
films. But my dad and she would enact filmfare nights.
Okay, where they're getting
First
the
of all,
best.
they would enact this really shoddy scene, cheesy scene, where she's a mother who's passing away. She is on her deathbed. And my father comes with the will, which he needs her to sign on before she just kind of
Pops off.
pops it. And then the Filmfare Award night, where she's being given the Filmfare. And my mom would be like, you know, it's all very nice to play act, but you're actually setting this girl up to dream and maybe she'll never get there. And he'd be like, it's just a dream. Don't discourage her. There's a Bengali film that she actually debuted with, Bhalu Theko. It was like an entire family entourage that lands up in Kolkata because our girl is debuting. My father's worry is that this is her dream to be
And
seen.
maybe this is the first and last.
This is the first and last. So
And
baby.
you know, I have pictures of my cousin standing next to the poster and doing this.
Yes.
Ki, acha, it's a blow up of you.
Yeah.
They thought कि at least एक बार इसकी ख्वाहिश पूरी हो गई, हम सब
बस,
photo
हाँ.
वोटो
So let
लेते
her
हैं
make the most of
बाकायदा.
it.
the most. Cut to, you come back, and then she was at an Enrique concert.
This was my chance, you know. I was near the stage. I told a friend of mine, just pick me up. Enrique may touch me and maybe he'll pick me up on stage. I was a huge fan. Just when he was about to start this song called Hero, Vinod Chopra calls me. He said, Vidya Balan. So I said, yes, sir. I'm at a concert. Can I call you back? He said, walk out of the concert. I will hold. I said, can I cut the call and call you back? He said, no. I will hold the call. And I said, you know, because I was sure he's going to say it's not working.
You see the song that was playing when she got the call?
Hero.
It was Hero.
Wow.
Providence.
As you said, बेटी खुश हमारी बच्ची खुश तो रहेगी.
हम खुश, बस.
ये खुशी, you know, coming to this joy, this happiness. How did you fall in love with Siddharth Roy Kapoor?
Oh my God. And that's another thing that my parents had given up on, you know.
Okay, she's never going to get married.
Yeah, because, you know, I wasn't even really dating anyone in the industry. I wasn't socializing much. Then finally my parents started saying, should we do it the arranged marriage way, you know? And I was like, one guy though I'll never forget. He was, you know, some physicist. And what he said, I knew the spelling of physicist. Beyond that, I couldn't remember a thing. And then after I received my first Filmfare Award for Pa, and I get introduced to Siddharth. The final nail in the coffin was when, yeah, for him, was when Karan had a party at his house. I went there and didn't really know anyone else. So I was like, oh my God, where have I landed? And in walks Siddharth. So I just latched onto him and had a conversation with him until I left that party. And then, you know, one
It
thing.
all started.
Yeah.
And when did you meet him for the first time?
Oh, 31st
of?
December 2010.
Oh, New Year's Eve. Okay.
I have to tell you, his first meal at home was a fiasco because she was going through her pregnancy.
I was going through
The food had been cooked and all that, and she would get nauseous very often.
huh?
Because she saw all that food on the table and she got nauseous when Siddharth came home. If I said Siddharth, she'd get nauseous.
I'd be like, can you not mention Siddharth's name, please, till I've like had my babies.
I hope your babies don't hate
They
Siddharth.
love him. They love him.
Anyway, Vidya and Priya, as we approach the end of this episode, let me introduce you to Double Trouble.
Okay.
In front of you, two stars
Okay.
are these smaller stars with questions that you must ask each other.
All right.
Oh,
And you'll
lovely.
ask me why. What is the prize? The prize is this coveted crown.
Oh,
lovely.
great. Done.
So, who will begin?
I'll ask first.
Yes, okay.
What is your real reaction to not having a Tamilian brother-in-law? Say this carefully. We have to go back home.
Asadyam.
Yeah?
What does that mean?
Too good.
Too good, okay.
That's the only word Siddharth knows, really.
Those in Tamil, huh?
Asadyam,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Which one of us is our father's favorite? This is very easy. I'll answer that.
Vidya. Gudiya.
She, me, both.
Yeah, you. What would you advise Siddharth about sustaining a marriage?
Just jhelo her, yeah. And just let her talk. Let her talk. You just pretend you're listening.
If I was a brand, if Vidya Balan was a brand, what would be her tagline?
There's just one of me.
Oh, nice.
Lovely.
Do you think my stardom affects our relationship? If yes, how?
No
And if no, how
way.
come?
At all.
No way.
Even I could answer that.
No way.
And now it's your turn.
Which director would you not work with again?
I think Sajid Khan. Because I don't think he gets women. I think KBB scarred me. Though he's a very commercial director and all.
The Fashion Police. Say you need to give the sari a break. What do you have to say?
Give yourselves a break.
That was a lovely one.
How old were you when you had your first boyfriend? Why are you asking? These are questions I know answers to. How old were you when you had your first boyfriend?
Legally, I was 24. Like when the one that everyone knows about.
No, but otherwise,
21.
I like this
21.
Why don't you wear Sabyasachi anymore, Vidya?
Because there are more fish in the sea.
I don't think I want to ask her this.
Let me see what question it is.
When can I use my headline, Sid and Vid have a kid? So the question is, when are you planning to have a baby?
Well done, Komal! That belongs to you, really.
Never say never. So I'm not saying never, but beyond that, I don't know.
Well, Vidya, this crown definitely
Oh,
belongs
really?
to Vidya.
Thank you.
If you can make her,
Oh, yes.
crown her.
I thought you were giving it to her, which is
You
also.
did very well.
Well, actually,
Thank you.
while there can only be one person wearing the crown, the fact is that both of you have made the show doubly magical.
So here.
Yes. And for that, I genuinely thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
you,
you,
Komal.
Komal.
Thank you.
And thank you, really, this is special because we've never been on a show together before.
It has been
So-
special for us too. Thank you so very much.
Thank
Priya,
you
this is for
so
you.
much. Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Inspiced by RK and Chado.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Arey wah. Oh, I also get a gift.
Yes,
I thought.
Vidya, this is for you. You get the crown as well as the
Thank
gift hamper.
you.
Thank you so much.
Arey wah.
And as the two sisters leave us with stardust at our feet and a sparkle in our eyes, it's time to bid goodbye to you.